Hey Cancer, what's up? Welcome to your weekly reading. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your love and your support. I appreciate you guys. I'm so excited to be connecting with your energy today. We're going to see what's going on for you for the next week. See what you guys need to look out for, be aware of, what to expect. Just see what the vibes are looking like, the weekly vibes for Cancer. If this reading helps or resonates, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information is in the description box down below on how you can book, okay? So Cancer, let's get into this. Let's see what's going on with you for this upcoming week, the next 7 days. Whenever you come across this, sure, for sure. But let's set the intention. The next 7 days for Cancer. I believe this reading will be up on Friday, which is the full moon in Scorpio, so pretty interesting vibes. You might be in a reflective mode. We have the golden egg coming out. Let's see, what's going on for Cancer for the next week, the next 7 days? What's going on for Cancer? Show me clearly. Any messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next 7 days? What's going on for Cancer for this upcoming week? Okay, we got the hummingbird. Give me one more for Cancer. And then we'll get into the tarot. What's going on for Cancer for this upcoming week, the next 7 days? The beaver. All right. Hey, there's Scorpion at the bottom. What did I tell you? Scorpio full moon. Scorpio full moon is asking us to dig deep with the whale. Digging deep into our emotions, into our intuition, into the subconscious, into the underworld, right? We digging deep. So, yeah, Scorpio. I'm calling you Scorpio. Okay, Cancer. Maybe you got Scorpio placements. Maybe you're dealing with a Scorpio, or maybe you're really just channeling your inner Scorpion vibe during this time. Anyways, yeah, so let's talk about this. There is something here, Cancer, that you're needing to keep close to your heart, needing to really keep safe. There's something you're keeping close nearby, something that you're trying to preserve, is what I heard. Preserving something. You're trying to preserve something, whether it be maybe your peace, preserving your peace. Some of y'all, you're preserving your peace. There's something here that you're needing to keep close, warm, you're needing to nurture, you're needing to really just you're just needing to protect something. Maybe you're protecting your heart, right? Because the golden egg represents the heart space. This full moon energy in Scorpio is bringing up some matters with the heart, your emotions, your feelings. Something regarding work with the beaver, because the beaver really represents work, but it comes from the heart, or like the work that you do, or something that you are really passionate about. It comes from your heart. Even your work, when it comes to your money, it's like there's something that you're doing or pursuing, and it is about, it pays the bills, it brings in money, but it's also something that really brings emotional fulfillment, spiritual fulfillment. It brings this connection. You want to feel inspired, you want to love what you're doing. I see you returning to something this week that you love doing, or you're picking up something that maybe you kind of put on the back burner or took a break from, or maybe inspiration was low for a while. It seems like you're getting back your inspiration, or getting back your spark, or getting back your mojo. It feels really nice. The hummingbird, right? Hummingbirds, they kind of hover. So it's kind of like a vibe where you're just kind of, now it's giving me the image of a helicopter. Yeah, you're just kind of hovering in like an area, treading water. That's another image that just came to mind. Is like, you're staying in one spot for a long time. That requires endurance, that requires strength, that requires your persistence and dedication, which you have with the beaver. Beaver represents that. Beaver does talk about needing to take breaks, or working in community, or needing to really rely on your community. Oh shit, sorry guys, I have like a scratch on my wrist, and I was just like, it was itchy, so I had to scratch it. Anyways, yeah, the beaver is like, work with your community, or there's something about you coming into a community, or connecting with a community, or finding your soul tribe, or your people that really resonate with you, people that allow you to open up or be vulnerable. This golden egg is a very vulnerable energy, right? So this is either representing your emotions and how you may be feeling vulnerable with expressing your emotions, or vulnerable with exposing or expressing something. But to push through that discomfort if you're resonating with that. Another message with the golden egg is like spirit is around you. This energy of spirit. There is a lot of divine protection, your angels, your guides, those who have passed on. They around, they're looking out for you. If you're speaking to them, if you're wondering, are they around? Or maybe you've seen something that reminded you of someone who's no longer physically here. Maybe you had a dream. Maybe there's a song that they love that you heard, or a certain thing, a certain something that reminded you of a person who may not be here. They're around. They're around, Cancer. I feel like there's an energy around you that checks up on you from time to time with the hummingbird, because the hummingbird always talks about like returning to something. So again, that's just like a side message. I'm not like, ooh, we psychic medium over here. I'm sensing someone with gray hair and blue eyes, like, you know. But that is a message that comes through with spirit. It's like I always just gotta pass it on. Like, hey, spirit's around you. You know, just gotta pass that on. But I ain't no Tyler Hollywood medium. You know that, if you know who I'm talking about. Not Tyler's Tarot. Shout out to him. He's cool. He's funny. But no, not like So you get the gist, Cancer. You get the gist. So funny. Let's get into the tarot though. Okay. Let's move into this week ahead. Maybe you're getting, again though, you might be getting signs of like, for me and family members, it's like something that we see that's like a sign from the other side is like dimes, like coming across dimes is always like a sign, or like a feather, a white feather. You know, there's little, that's my own personal connection towards the divine and spirit and ancestors and those who aren't physically here. That's a connection for me. You might have something different, but it still gives you that reminder like, hey, they're around. Okay, so anyways, let's get into this reading, Cancer. Let's see what's going on for you for the week ahead. I see you guys could be returning to like an unfinished project, or you're finishing something that you started a while ago. Cool, you're getting the inspo. You might be resting. Let's see. What's going on for Cancer for the next week? The next 7 days. Okay. What's going on for Cancer for the next 7 days? What do my Cancerians need to know, be aware of? What's coming their way for the next week? What do we got here? We got the King of Wands, could be connecting with the fire sign. You may carry some fire placements. We have the Ace of Pentacles, Two of Cups. What's going on for Cancer for this upcoming week? The next 7 days. Thank you. Three of Wands. You're taking a closer look at something. Possibly could be relating to your job, could be relating to your relationship here. Seven of Wands, High Priestess, Six of Wands reverse, and the King of Swords. You're like strategizing. Oh wow, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, and Eight of Wands. I know we're looking a lot of cards at the bottom, but you have a lot of new energy that is starting to come into your life. That's starting to creep its way in. So even as I pulled a lot of cards from the bottom of the deck, I feel like this could be even heading into the second week of May. So like, I don't know why I'm feeling like 11, 12, 13th, around then is when some of these new starts or new beginnings are taken off. So although this is your weekly reading, this might correlate even beyond, or even like 2 weeks from now, okay? Just letting you know. So yeah, starting off with this King of Wands, this week ahead, you guys are like on point. You guys are feeling really solid, really confident. You're going after what you want. You're taking action, and anything that you set your mind to, you can accomplish. You can overcome any challenge. You can persuade. Persuade is that's the word that came up. Okay. All right. You're able to persuade to get what you want, or even like using your charm, right? Because the King of Wands is a very charming individual. So you being able to kind of like use your charm, use your luck, use even your good looks, you're using your softness, your confidence to like get people's attention, or to call in or attract, or really just open a bunch of doors for you. And I like how, look at how this came out. The King of Wands to this Ace of Pentacles. He's looking straight over at this open chest. He's like, yeah, that's mine. baby, this is mine. This is my gold. This is my chest. This is my treasure chest. This is mine. I claim it. So there's something here that you are claiming. There's something here that, you know, maybe goes back to this golden egg. You are keeping this safe. You claim it. This is your gold. There is no pirate that can steal this from you because you worked for it. You earned it. Blood, sweat, and tears. Consistency is telling me that this has been in the works for months, maybe even years. All right. Ace of Pentacles is a very slow paced energy, and it takes quite some time for it to really establish itself. But I see in here, like, this is yours for the taking. Yours for the taking. Now, the next card that came out, we have the Two of Cups. So I'm curious, is this someone who you could be connecting with on a romantic level, and they're like, that's Cancer, Cancer's mine, right? That is mine for the taking. So I don't know if someone's claiming you, Cancer, or someone's trying to claim you, right? Ace of Pentacles does represent longevity, long term, a long future ahead. So if you're connecting with someone or someone that you come into connection with, because we do have the Ace of Cups that showed up further down the bottom of the deck. Some of you have a relationship either progressing, developing, or coming in. But I feel for this specific message, it's more like someone that's in your life or someone that you're already connecting with, someone that you already know. So if that's the case, there is someone here who, maybe this is you. Maybe you're looking at a relationship. You're like, yep, I want that. I want them. I want that individual. I'm going to go pursue. I'm going to go get it, right? Because the King of Wands is someone who takes action, someone who takes charge, someone who takes leadership, someone who does not wait around. He goes after what he wants. So either, Cancer, this is you pursuing something that you want. It could be a relationship. It could be going back to your money, your job, your career. It could be a few things that you are really like locking and narrowing down and like locking your focus on this target, whatever this is. There's something you really want. If there's a relationship coming in, there's someone who's like, I want this relationship. I'm determined. I'm willing to fight for this. I'm willing to make this work. I'm willing to compromise. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get this thing. It's making me think of that Imagine Dragon song, whatever it takes. I don't even know. That's literally the only line I know of that song. I'm not a huge fan of that song, but that's the song that comes to mind. Whatever it takes. Like, all right, so whatever it takes, I guess. You got to plan it out, though, right? Three of Pentacles. Oh, sorry, Three of Wands. Three of Pentacles, though, that's a nice, solid, secure energy. But anyways, this is the Three of Wands. We're talking about the Three of Wands here. So you might also be seeing a bunch of threes. Is there another number that's like reoccurring? Aces. 111. You might be... Okay. All right. So 111. There's 3 1s. So, right? 3. You might be seeing 111 or threes or whatever. Synchronicities. Keep your eyes peeled for that. I always just seem like... Whenever I see synchronicities, yeah, okay, there's like different meanings. There's numerology. I don't know shit about numerology. I know like a couple numbers, but I don't know jack shit about it, so I don't use it on the channel. But I always see like synchronicities as just like a thumbs up from the universe, confirmation. But so anyways, Three of Wands, you're taking a closer look at something. You're making progress, but it's slow, it's steady. You're not rushing. You're taking your time. You're keeping your eyes peeled. You're doing your research, right? She's got her magnifying glass. It's like when you go to Google, you click on the little search button, the search icon, and it's like, yeah, you might be researching something or like looking into something, or like there could be someone you're trying to find information on, or someone's trying to find information on you. That's another message I'm just intuitively kind of like picking up on. It's like there could be someone who's like trying to find out information about you. Or you know, if it's not a relationship, it's like you're trying to find out like how to make something happen or how to, you know, get this thing off the ground. So different ways, different messages, take what applies. Then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands, the High Priestess, Six of Wands reversed. Let's talk about this. Because it's showing up, so this next week or so, there is like a little bit of like nerves or a little bit of restlessness, maybe fears of like not fitting in or not belonging or being different or Because the High Priestess is someone who is more mysterious, a little unusual, or like someone who is really open-minded. Like, this is a very spiritual person, someone who's very connected to themselves, their beliefs, their intuition. They're very spiritual, they're very gifted. And this is also really representing intuition and like all of that stuff, which Cancer, I really feel like this is your energy here. You might be worried about how people could be seeing you at this time, or like you're afraid of being judged for your gifts or abilities, or maybe you're afraid of someone seeing you for who you really are, like something about exposure here, and you're afraid of like getting exposed in the wrong exposed, that's so dramatic, exposed like you're afraid of someone seeing you for who you really are, or like right, because this High Priestess, like you're intentionally trying to withhold or keep some part of you hidden or secretive, or you're trying to appear one way and you're afraid that like it's not working or people are seeing through that, or there's also like fear of failure or fear of something not working out or something not succeeding. You may feel like you have to explain yourself, or someone feels like they have to explain themselves here. Maybe you're being, oh my god, I feel like I'm about to sneeze. It's gone. Maybe if you just sneeze, bless you. Because I really just, now see my nose is all stuffy. I literally just felt like I was going to sneeze, and it's someone else probably did. So if that's you, bless your soul. Blessings to you. But I see you being more like practical or analytical, showing up here as the King of Swords, and you're trying to just like look at the facts, and when your intuition tries to come into picture, you might be shutting it down or ignoring it or not trusting it or not believing in your intuition. Or there could be other people around you that are like psyching you out or making you doubt yourself. Okay, so watch out for that. But yeah, so you're searching for some sort of truth, or you're needing to communicate your truth, or you need to speak up about something, being very straightforward and direct with what you want, what you're looking for, how you feel. I see that there's a conversation, or there could be a conversation about how you feel, or addressing your feelings, or having some sort of conversation about your emotions. That's interesting, because King of Swords is not someone to really talk about their emotions here. So that's when you know it's serious. It's like, for some, it's like, we need to have a serious talk. We need a serious talk, right? Someone could be saying, we need to talk. Right? And you're like, oh no. And someone's like, can I ask you a question? Well, that's like through text or something. You're like, oh God, you start thinking about every single thing that went wrong, or you start getting in your head, you start worrying like, oh no, what is this about? Like, oh God. It's probably not like that. But you know how the brain really kicks in, you just start overthinking. That could be a vibe, so just watch out for that. But yeah, you are getting clarity. And I think that there's like clarity on emotions, or clarity on your feelings, a relationship. There's a lot going on. So although this is like, again, your weekly check-in, it feels like this is kind of playing out in the next week, 2 weeks. That's the vibe. Maybe a little bit more. So let's do a little bit of clarifying. Let's see what else you need to know. Let's take a look at this Three of Wands. So you're taking a closer look at something. What are you finding out, analyzing, planning? What is this Three of Wands about for Cancer? How about this Three of Wands for Cancer? Deck's upside down. Three of Wands for Cancer, please, and thank you. Oh, almost spilled my freaking drink, but good thing. It's sealed. Love it. Perfect for me because I'm clumsy. Okay, we have the Prince of Swords reverse. So it's like you're putting something on pause. It's kind of like, you're watching a movie or you're watching a show, and then you just pause it for a second. Maybe you gotta take a break or get something or whatever. interruption, and you pause it, and it's just on a freeze frame. That's the vibe where I'm like, you're putting something on a freeze frame, and you're like analyzing something, you're like inspecting something, you're taking a closer look at something, you're like, hold up, bitch, wait a minute, hold on, stop right there before you say anything. Talking this 3 of Wands for Cancer. You might have put something on pause. 10 of Wands. Did a card flip out? No. Tell me this 3 of Wands for Cancer. 2 of Wands. And the Chariot. So you know a choice must be made before you can move. Okay, before anything can move forward. Okay, this is sketchy. Can I, you know what? Do I really need my drink here? Can I put it over here? No, it'll block the vibes. Okay, I'll set it on the floor. Probably better off that way. Probably because we just got a little something on the card. Oopsies. Okay. Yes, so you're like, before I can move forwards, before we can take the next step, before we can fill in the blank, we gotta let some shit go. We've been carrying some burdens. There's been some things I've been holding on to. There's been some things I've been avoiding. There's been some emotions bottling up. Okay, but I can't carry any more right now. I have a lot on my plate. And before anything new can start, right? We got this Ace of Wands. Or sorry, we don't have the Ace of Wands. That's the one ace that's missing. We got the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. Before we can have any of this, I gotta drop. I gotta make some room. I gotta clear some things out. I got some business to attend to. So there's something here that needs to be dealt with. You gotta let some shit go. You gotta release. So then we go from the 10 of Wands to the 2 of Wands. So there's some sort of movement. There's some sort of action. There's some sort of decision that you're making. And then Chariot, you're moving forward. So what is this choice? Releasing something, letting something go. 10 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. See something that you've been really working towards. 3 of Pentacles to the 7 of Pentacles. There's progress that you're... proof is in the pudding, right? There's proof in the pudding. There's progress that you're making, Cancer. You're witnessing it. You're seeing something grow. And you're getting really close to having all that you want. But overall, the vibes is like you're pretty happy. You're pretty darn happy. But let me look into this choice, this 2 of Wands. You're trying to decide something here. This decision might be really weighing you down. Or it's like you could be pulled in 2 different directions. Like, yeah, okay, so what is this decision here? Because it feels like it's a pretty big decision. It's pretty heavy. And you just want to make the right choice. You just want to be sure. You want to be certain. You're not trying to rush into anything. I respect that. Let me clarify the clarifiers. I'll use my vice versa. 10 of Wands, 2 of Wands for Cancer. Can we get some insight on this decision? What is this choice for Cancer? If you're moving or traveling, that could be what this decision's about. That's not for everybody though, but gotta throw it out there because those cards can definitely talk about that stuff. Tell me this 10 of Wands, 2 of Wands for Cancer. What's this decision Cancer has to make? The Wheel of Fortune. Well, whatever this choice is changes everything. Completely changes the path that you're on. Like, I'm getting the image of a train track, and, you know, I never drove a train before, you know, but, like, you know, there's, like, 2 different train tracks, and you're driving down, you're the conductor of this train, and you're driving as a straight road, and then, you know, you can turn left, you can turn right. One train track takes you to the mountains. The other train track takes you to the ocean. What direction are you going towards? Are you going to the water? Are you going to the land? Like, you know, because both of them are going to take you to different outcomes. So, what do you want? Ace of Cups. You want love? Tell me about the decision Cancer has coming up. Maybe you have options in love, Cancer. Tell me this 2 of Wands, 10 of Wands. Oh my God. Literally, as I say that, you may have options in love. We got the 7 of Cups. So some of y'all, are you playing Bachelor, Bachelorette? I'm just said, look, oh, there's the Ace of Wands. We're like, where's the Ace of Wands at? Now we have it. Now we have 5 aces in your reading. Jeez, Cancer, talk about change. You have a lot to choose from. A lot of different paths to take. A lot of different directions. And you're feeling overwhelmed. You're feeling like discombobulated. At the bottom, we have Scorpio with death. We also have Judgment. We also have the 2 of Swords. So yeah, it's like literally whatever you decide, whatever you choose, it's concrete. This is like, it gets cemented basically. And it makes sense. We're in the eclipse season. The Scorpio full moon eclipse, lunar eclipse, okay, using the correct terms. That is kind of the big turning point for like the next 6 months, where it's like any major decisions that you have coming up now or near future or even recent past, this is kind of like setting the GPS for the next 6 months. Of course you can change it, right? Of course, for sure, right? You got free will. At any moment you can change your mind or make any decisions, but at this moment it's pretty defining. This is a very eye-opening time for you, Cancer, and you're like thinking about the long-term future. You're thinking about like where you want to be 6 months from now, where you want to be in your future, and you got a big choice to make. So it makes sense why you're feeling pretty heavy about this. You're like, girl, I don't know what to do. That's why I came to this reading, because I need guidance. I need help. I need assistance, dude. I'm feeling lost. I don't know which way to go. I don't know what path to take. I don't know what cup to accept. I don't know what I should do. Spirit says, okay, you're overthinking this, by the way, Cancer. You really are overthinking it. I feel like you need to follow your heart. I think you need to follow what brings you the most joy, what brings you the most happiness, the most excitement. Ace of Wands with this Ace of Cups. You need to choose the path that brings you the most fulfillment, the most excitement, the most, yeah, like that's the most simplest way. So process of elimination, lower down your options, and choose the path or the cup or just choose what brings you the most happiness, the most fulfillment. Okay, that's what you really need to do here. That's the advice Spirit has for you. Devil reverse, break away from any self-limiting beliefs, any doubts, any negativity. This is about you guys really regaining back control, gaining back power, breaking old like karmic contracts or old patterns. You do need to watch out of like repeating past situations or like falling back into old habits, right? I just said that. I'm like repeating myself. So I think we'll leave your reading here because that's a lot of info. Obviously we could spend more time digging in, but we're running out of time, so I think we'll leave it there. You have a big choice to make, but ultimately, you just got to choose what brings you the most joy, the most happiness. Take your time. Don't rush into it. That's why you have this on pause, or you put this on like freeze frame. You're giving it some time to think it out, to connect with your intuition, and just see how you're feeling. And then when you're ready, that's when you go. So, you got this, Cancer. This is exciting. You have like 5 freaking aces in this reading. So, you have options. A lot of options. So just choose wisely. And you're going to be good. All right. So I'm going to leave your reading here. I hope this was helpful and insightful. If it was, let me know by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box. And I'm going to let you guys go. Okay, Cancer? I will talk to you in the next one. Take care.